Hope you've had a fantastic week. At the end of this video we shall do the old draw, see who's going to win this beautiful Defiant and the Magic Lucky Band. Again, supporters, thank you very much for all your support, and thank you everybody for your comments. Really appreciate it. And we're going to have a look, before we do that, at this union. Now it's got a sort of a horrible bit of bitting, and even it looks like the key's gone a bit wonky as well. Looks of it. So we're going to have a look at this. So we're going to shove it in the vice over there, and then we'll have a look at this, and then once we've had a look at this and we've learned something, we're going to do the prize draw. So, and if you're interested and you would like to own this exact lock, all you need to do is get in touch with me, and the first person that does, and you're willing to pay the shipping, of course, I shall send it to you. So the first person who asks me says, yeah, I'd love that union end, I'd love to have a little go at that technique. That's not a problem. I'm willing to pay the shipping. Okay, you get in touch. First person that does, I shall send it to you. Membership, website information, it's all in the link below. Right, enough waffle, and we'll get my mucky hands over there and we'll give it a pick. See you in a moment. Let's have a look at this union. Now, works like a treat. Look at that bitting. Ugh. It looks horrendous. Right. Now this lock does hide quite a few secrets, and I'll show you. Let's have a look. Now I hope this camera angle's alright. Let me know. Do you like this camera angle? I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way as much as I possibly can. Right, it's 5 gauge. Use this tool. You see, it's just grabbing hold of that bolt there. I'll use a small wire, just so you can see what I'm doing. We're lucky we can get front to back. And look, we're lifting the levers, but there's not one of those levers is binding. I should have gotten to a false notch or something by now. Look, the force I'm putting on that, I'm bending it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Nothing will bind. I'll have a look at why. So I'll go through little notches, little tiny notches, still nothing. Nothing. So this method, curtain, even if it's a curtain lock, this is not going to work. Right, let's try. We use the same wire, but I made this tool a very long time ago, and I've bent it and done all sorts of stuff to it, and it's a little bit beaten up. But what we're going to do, it's a 7 gauge tool this is, so it's way too small for this particular lock, but we can still use it. We're going to go in, we're going to turn that curtain around, we're going to get behind the levers, and then we're going to pull towards myself, and I'm going to compress them. And by compressing them, it's going to hold them up, and I'm going to pick it. That's the plan. Okay, so we're going to drop him in there, a small wire. I need to make sure I get right at the back. Now what I'm going to do, got my tension on, and I'm pulling, as you can see, I'm pulling towards myself. Now I'm going towards myself. Now I'm starting to get stuff to bind. Everything's binding up now. Slowly go through a little bit more down that wire. I'm just finding out which one is. she goes. It was just catching on the top. It was just catching on the top. We'll do that again. So we get... Okay. I'll show you. It's all locked up. It's just getting it just in that right place. So I'm going in, get behind the levers, pull him towards myself. I just hook it underneath. I'll squeeze those levers together. By squeezing them together, I'll try and nudge them up a little bit slowly this time. Sometimes you can put too much force on it. Look at the position. There. We're open. So there's a bit of a trick. If you watch, you don't always get your wire stuck. It's not always good to throw it around. It's not too bad if you've got a small wire. Now, what was giving us the jip? What was giving us the jip? Why was it so difficult? Or not? If you tried to use the normal curtain tension tool, it would have been. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now be very, very careful. See what spits at me this week. Right, we're off. Now I'll show you as best I can without everything chucking all lots of springs in here. Now look, there's no false notches in this bugger at all. But I think by the shape of those levers, so the angle of them, you won't get anything binding at all on this particular lock because actually shape away, so nothing would catch. So anyway I could get it to work, and it's quite a good design. Even if it's no false notches at all, they've actually used this sort of tapered edge of the top of those levers, so you can't get anything to bind at all. So you'd be there for ages and a day trying to use as your curtain the curtain tension tool technique. So we had to get up behind there, squash them, and then that had held them up as we went through. So let's have a look what we got. Got numbers on this one. First one's a number 6, and it's a reasonably high lift. As you can notice as well, the lever's orientation is the other way around, and normally they'll lift this way. This is actually the opposite way. So we've gone the opposite way around. So first one, number 6. We'll get out of the way for a minute. Now I've come across these before and they did get me, so you learn as you go through. Second one, a number 2. She's a bit greasy. Come here, you little bugger. The size of the springs on that, huge. Third one, a number 5. No spaces or nothing. So it's a sort of an in-between. It's a curtain lock, but sort of based on non-curtain design almost. Fourth one is a number 6. And the fifth and final one, it's greasy. Come here, little. He's back on a number 5. So to recap, we've got a 6, a 2, a 5, a 6 and a 5. There's your curtain. Fairly well worn. I'll put him down here. And your bolt. Always like to have a look at that, don't we? It's quite smooth actually. There's obviously sash with the top part and all those springs ready to get you, so trying to avoid those. It's still quite greasy, so it's quite well maintained lock, but it's a bit ugh. So I hope you enjoyed that. Something a bit different. So if you're sort of in the field and you're a locksmith and someone has tried to drill this one, why would you want to drill it in the keyway? I've no idea, but someone has in the past. That's not where the key's worn onto it. They've just, because that'd be there. I wouldn't know it. Someone has had a little go at this for some reason, probably with frustration. They probably figured it out. So if you see this sort of keyway, identified by a red lock, and it's almost like a lip round it underneath that dirt. See the little lip? There's a fair chance you know what you're dealing with, and it doesn't behave like a normal curtain lock. So I hope that helps. Right, who's going to be the lucky winner this week? Who's going to be the lucky winner of this beautiful Defiant? Let's have a good old dippity dip. So good luck, everybody. New supporters and old, thank you very much. I update the bowl every few days. Let's see who's the winner. Let's see who's the winner. Christopher Lord. Christopher Lord, my friend, thank you so much for your continued support. It really helps so I can get these crazy locks and get my hands a bit mucky and show you a few different things. So Christopher Lord, thank you very, very, very much. I shall send that Defiant to you ASAP. Now guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Really appreciate your time. I know time is precious to everybody these days. If you like the video, put the old thumbs up, leave a beautiful comment, and if you're subscribed or not subscribed, subscribe. And if you're interested in anything in this shop, email address below in the link. And if you're interested in becoming a supporter, again, email address below, just ask me and I shall send you in the right direction. Everyone stay safe, stay legal, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-da!